Hi, I'm George Cox for BCTV. I'm coming to you today from the BHS press box where we shoot many of the spring sports and football games. You can watch all of them live and on demand at bedfordtv.com. Coming up on today's show, find out what's going on in the great town of Bedford that I just moved to with Colleen Richardson, information about the Cub Cleanup Day with Town Councilor William Carter, and a training drill with the Bedford Fire Department that actually turned into a real-life rescue. All that and so much more right after the break on Bedford Community Corner. Well, the BCTV crew, Colleen Richardson and I, had a chance to go out with the Bedford Fire Department at Pulpit Rock for a demonstration about how they rescue people that might be stranded on the trail. Well, the demonstration turned into a real-life rescue when in the middle of the demonstration we got a call from somebody who broke their ankle, and we have it all caught on tape. Here is Colleen Richardson with the story.
Hi, this is Colleen Richardson with Bedford Community Television. Today we are down at Pulpit Rock in Bedford doing an overview of a training exercise with the Bedford Fire Department. Right now I'm with firefighter AEMT Jake Nutter. Hi, Jake.
Hi, Colleen. How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm great.
So we are out here because you guys do this training. Now, how often do you training?
We train on this. There's no annual training for it. We will get out and use the stuff when we can, but this was a scheduled training for shift 3 that we wanted to offer for the rest of the department for us to get out here, become familiar with the trails, and use the equipment that we're going to deploy in a call out here.
And so the point of the training was just to get everyone familiar with how to help someone when they get lost or injured out on the trails, correct?
Yeah, sure. We had a couple portions of this training. There was a search and rescue aspect. There is the lost and injured hiker aspect. And then there's the operations aspect from what we do here at Bedford Fire, how we manage this scenario, and how to efficiently get a person out of where they are safely.
So we were out there actually filming some of the training with you guys, and you actually got a real call with a real emergency. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, so there was a couple and their son out hiking today, and one of the people fell and they broke their ankle or sprained their ankle, and she was unable to continue on. She was in a lot of pain. So as we were finishing up our training, extricating our victim, we diverted to the scene where they were located at the bottom of the ravine trail, in which we used the equipment we had to get that actual patient out.
So you guys had set up scenarios, but you actually had a real scenario that turned out to be everything that you really wanted to train for today, correct? Correct,
yeah. It was, we had a lot of manpower here today, which we wouldn't normally have with the staffing we have at Bedford Fire. Normally, if this call comes in, we're lucky to get 5 or 6 people here. Today we had everybody that was in the training, that exceeded 10 to 12 people. So we had a lot of hands, and where she was found would have made that very difficult for the 4 or 5 people on the normal duty crew to extricate her. So we were very lucky today to have a lot of the department here already to help extricate her out.
Yes, she was really lucky. We got to see the whole rescue in action, and you guys did an excellent job working together, planning it all. I mean, it was very impressive, and that's what your training does, and it shows how it really is successful. So thank you, Jake.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Right. Yep.
This was really exciting. I feel bad for the woman, but I think she's going to be okay. You guys did an excellent job helping her out. And so tell us a little bit about what hikers should do so that they can avoid these situations, or if they find themselves in these situations, how do they get the help and get you guys to help them?
Okay. Well, ideally, anybody who is going to embark on any type of hiking expedition should do a little research about where they're going to go. We've been fortunate with the Pulpit Recreation Area that there's an Eagle Scout here in town named Mitch Soderberg who went through and marked all of the trails, updated all the trail markers, has created maps for the public to use, which I believe are available online. And they're posted at the entrance to the trails in the main parking area, as well as partway through the trails at the actual Pulpit Rock location. But doing that research helps people to prepare for being out in the wilderness, whether it's a day hike, whether it's a weekend hike, whether it's going through the Pulpit Rock area, whether it's going through the White Mountains, the Adirondack Trail, or any of those types of situations. We were very fortunate to have Lieutenant Morse with New Hampshire Fish and Game participate in our training this morning and gave us a lot of educational knowledge about doing searches and about why hikers get lost or what gets them into these situations. And a lot of it has to do with them not being prepared for the type of environment or the type of day or the type of weather that they're going into. So besides knowing where you're going to go, the time of year can have a lot of throw a lot of changes into things as far as the weather, as far as when the daylight comes and when it goes. You know, some days longer than others, but weather, especially in New Hampshire, can change at a moment's notice. So knowing and preparing for those types of changes is going to make you more prepared for being out in the environment if an emergency does occur. This area that we had out here with the Pulpit is not very technology friendly. So cell service is very sketchy, very spotty. You may have to, if you are hurt and you're with somebody else, you may have to move to another location before you actually get cell service to call. Knowing where the trail markers are and what information to give our dispatchers is very important. We learned today that you can go into Google Maps and drop pins of locations which you can then give to the dispatch and they can give to us to help you find you a lot easier. Unfortunately, that only works if you have cell service. So, and we found out today that the differences between some of the different phone platforms makes the pins not quite as reliable, but it gives us a general knowledge of the area of where you're going to be.
Well, thank you so much for inviting us to be part of this today. It was certainly more than what we both expected, so George and I are very grateful, and we got our workout in today too, walking around. We were not prepared. We thought it was going to be a short hike, but we survived. And
I got more than my steps in today.
And yeah, exactly. But thanks so much. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome, and thank you for being a part of this.
Absolutely.
We'd like to thank everybody from the Bedford Fire Department for keeping the community safe. Coming up next, here is William Carter to tell you all about the Cub Cleanup Day that took place on April 17th.
Hi, Bill Carter from the Bedford Town Council coming to you from the Bedford Library on April 17th, the first annual Cub Road Club Cleanup Day. And boy, you know, yesterday might have been, you know, with the snow out there saying we don't want to do this, but we've had a great day so far when it comes to the Cub Club Cleanup Day, with the blue bags listed on the roadside. Had a lot of participation today. Students from the high school are out today, all the clubs. I want to thank Corey Parker for coordinating that and getting those kids out there. They went out to a bunch of different areas. The Rotary put that together. I'm here. I've had members of the Bedford Men's Club out at each of these locations, making sure that they are helping us getting the blue bags out and making this a very successful day. Well, you can get blue bags in one of 4 locations today, and actually those locations will be going on for the next week or so. You have here at the Bedford Library, You can go to the safety complex, the farm at Joppa Hill, and also you always can get blue bags at the Bedford Transfer Station. Well, you know, again, I want to thank everyone for the support of coming out here today. You know, you can continue to do this over the next week. Earth Day is on the 22nd, so this will be a great opportunity to really help out. I mean, even though we got a lot of it cleaned up today, there might be other neighborhoods and places that we can do this on a weekly basis to make sure our town stays clean. Hey, I'm here with Dante D'Amato from the Bedford Men's Club, who's been a supporter. The club has been a big supporter of this Cub Club Day by being out at each of these locations to make sure that the residents know where these containers are. And Dante, hey, give us a little bit of information about what's going on with the Men's Club.
Well, the Men's Club has been around since 1976. We're a nonprofit, and we sponsor things like academic programs and athletic programs, things like rec league, sports, stuff like that. Our big fundraiser every year is our Christmas tree sale, and we can always use volunteers for that. So any man who wants to join the club, please go to our website, bedfordmensclub.com, and we will welcome you. We have a lot of fun doing it. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you, Dante. Hey, by the way, if you want to know where these locations are, these bins are right over there. You'll see the bin right over at the front door. It has the Cub Club name on it. So if you need a blue bag, don't hesitate to go over at these locations.
If you aren't using the Everbridge app to receive alerts from the town of Bedford, you may not be getting all the notifications you would like. Downloading the app is easy. Simply download the app for free from the Android or App Store. Once downloaded, you can choose Start Using Now or Log In. When you choose Start Using Now, you will then be able to tap Allow for your phone to receive information alerts. Your information remains private as it is not sent to the public or the agencies sending the alerts. Then read the information about push alerts and tap Allow. To see alerts near you, tap the Locator tab at the bottom of the screen. This will show all active alerts in your area. To view a list of alerts sent to you by your location, tap the bell icon at the top left corner. The alerts listed here are the ones sent to you via push notification on your mobile device. If you would like to sign into your Nixle account, you may do so by signing into the app. Or if you are already in the app, you can tap the icon in the bottom right-hand corner. Once signed in, you can receive additional alerts based off your subscription preferences. Don't miss out on important information from the town of Bedford. Download the Everbridge app today.
Well, the spring weather is upon us now. It's starting to warm up, although not today, it's a little bit cold. But here is Colleen Richardson to tell you what's going on in the great town of Bedford.
Hi everyone, this is Colleen Richardson with your community calendar. This month I'd like to start with the Bedford Parks and Recreation Department. The goal of the department is to provide a wide variety of programs for all ages, and they do just that. Visit their website at bedfordreconline.com to see the different programs and activities that they have to offer. And visit the website often as these continue to change frequently. Some of the programs include walking programs for seniors. There's line dancing and pickleball for adults. There's a tennis program. There's some summer camps to take advantage of. And there's also some contests and other activities that you just won't want to miss. Again, visit their website at bedfordreconline.com and check it all out. Next, be sure to visit the library's website, bedfordnhlibrary.org, and check out their calendar of events. There's many to choose from. Some are story times, to include outdoor story times now that the nice weather is here. Their Crafternoon program, a new Next Chapter virtual program, and even some library discussion groups. So be sure to visit it because there's lots to choose from. Happening now through May 7th is the Craft Workers Guild 2021 Spring Online Shop. Visit their website, thecraftworkersguild.org, and check out all of the great handcrafted gifts that are available. They're all made by local artisans and they're all unique, so you'll want to make sure that you take a look. Did you know that you can receive notifications directly from the town of Bedford? Visit the website bedfordnh.org and click the Notify Me button that you'll find on the home page. There you can pick and choose what information you would like to receive and it'll get sent directly to you. Until next time, I'd like to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there and happy spring!
As part of our ongoing series of the Bedford High School, here is the principal, Bob Chakokis, to tell you about an overview of this great high school.
Hi, I'm Bob Jazokis, principal of Bedford High School, home of the Bulldogs. BHS is an IB World school and public school for the residents of Bedford, New Hampshire. We have just under 1,500 students in grades 9 through 12, and 3 documents guide our student-centered programming: the BHS mission statement, the IB mission, and the IB learner profile. The BHS mission statement reads, Bedford High School is a community with a passion for learning, dedicated to educational excellence for all students and staff. We are committed to high standards and exceeding our comfortable limits. We advance skills, knowledge, critical thinking, and problem solving through a culture of rigor, relevance, relationships, and results. We foster habits of open inquiry and an understanding of our diverse world through a challenging curriculum that creates the connections integral to a nurturing and engaging learning environment. We believe in educating the whole person, so all members of Bedford High School embody respect, responsibility, integrity, and compassion with a unique vision and voice. Through good citizenship and service to others, we strive to make positive contributions to the world. That mission is one we live by. I'm proud that it is a document that guides our students' experiences and one that prepares them for their futures. As you'll see in the next segments, we offer a lot of opportunities here at BHS, and you'll find threads of the mission statement throughout each department and program. As an IB World School, we also live by the IB mission and the IB Learner Profile. Those documents support our BHS mission and guide us to foster the best learners we can. As the Learner Profile states, we expect our students to become inquirers, knowledgeable, thinkers, communicators, principled, open-minded, caring, risk-takers, balanced, and reflective. Our mission statement works hand in hand with the IB mission and the IB Learner Profile to help us create students ready for post-secondary experiences. At BHS, we strive to be student-centered as much as possible. Students have a voice here, and I want them involved as much as they can be. Students serve on our community senate, make decisions in their roles as class officers, and decide on school procedures and rules. I need students who feel ownership in BHS, and the only way to do that is by allowing them to make decisions that impact their life here. It's my role as principal to help them find a voice and gain independence by allowing them to participate in decisions that impact them. Beyond voice, students also have a home at BHS. Their home begins in advisory. Every student has an advisory and an advisor they spend time with 4 times per week. Advisory is built into our daily schedule so that students have an adult advocate that knows them well. Advisory stay together for 4 years and participate in graduation together. A central component of our success that impacts students every day, but they never see, is our professional learning communities. PLCs are groups of teachers who teach the same classes and have time to write common assessments, plan lessons to teach what they want students to know and be able to do, and calibrate and discuss assessment results so they can improve student learning. The part of that PLC process that students do see is grading and competencies. Students must become proficient in each competency within a class in order to pass that class. Typically, each class has 2 to 4 competencies. The end result is a student who attains well-balanced skills and knowledge in all their courses. Every student deserves the best education possible, and it's our job to make sure that happens. Thanks for stopping by. If you have any questions about anything you saw or heard, feel free to reach out to any one of us. Adios.
Thank you, Bob. And we do many events at BCTV with the school, and you can catch all the shows live and on demand at bedfordtv.com. We're going to leave you with highlights from Battle of the Bands, and I must say I was so impressed with some of the talent of these high school students.
All right, and without further ado, here is our next group called No One of Consequence. Band is Annabelle Culati, and she is a solo act. She's playing guitar and singing. There is a misprint in the program. It's 1 L and 2 T's, and you're going to want to remember the spelling because she is going to be famous one day, and you're about to see why. So we hope you enjoy, and whenever you're ready. Okay. Woo! Give it up for Annabelle!
Expressed explicitly your contempt for matrimony. You've student loans to pay and will not risk the alimony. We spend our days locked in a room, content inside a bubble. And in the nighttime we go out and scour the streets for trouble. Hey, 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 marry me, Archie. Hey, 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 marry me, Archie. During the summer, take me sailing out on the Atlantic. I won't set my sights on others. Please, there is no need to panic. So honey, take me by the hand and we can sign some papers. Forget the invitations, floral arrangements, and bread makers. Hey, 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 marry me, Archie. Hey, 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 marry me, Archie. Too late to go out, too young to stay in. They're talking about us living in sin. Hey, 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 marry me, Archie. Hey, 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 marry me, Archie. Hey, hey, marry me, Archie. Hey, hey, A-R-C-H-I-E. Hey.
Would you like your organization to be featured on BCTV? Well, drop us a line at bedfordtv.com. For all of us at BCTV, we want to wish you a great week. I'm George Cox for Bedford Community Corner. We'll see you again next time.